Wagwan people.
So we've been like busy, 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 busy like a bee.
Very busy. Making sure we get content as much as we can for you guys. So
trying to work at the same time.
yes. So poor thing, he's very tired. So we're gonna try to make this as short as possible. Before we get into our main content, I just want to kind of talk about how we got here. About basically what we're gonna go over today. So we've been talking to his mom a lot lately, and she's been spilling a whole heap of beans.
Yeah, mother talk too much. So let me try to tell you right now.
Love it. So amongst other things, she told me that he was a very phenomenal cook from the start. Like he's a phenomenal cook. But from the beginning.
Yeah, but that's not the good part though. Yeah, over the part where my mom is saying that
you were begging for food.
I would cry for food. Yeah. And I'm thinking like, why mention that? Who doesn't cry for food? Doesn't everybody cry for food?
Apparently not. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, she said that he would beg for food, but he is her youngest, so that was cute. But we were talking.
Very cute.
It was very cute. I liked it. But yeah, so we were talking about different things that we eat, and like we both have eaten like throughout our lives, and it seems the common trope was cornmeal. So here we eat it in cornbread, masa. Pretty much most Mexican food, is made with some type of corn, either flour or some type of corn. So corn is a common trope. But he was saying that, or his mom said that one of the first things that he perfected was cornmeal pudding.
Oh yeah, cornmeal pudding. Yeah. But during the conversation, it just kind of we realized that it's not just jerk chicken. When you think about Jamaica and you think about food, you think about like jerk chicken. You think about curry goat and you think about oxtail.
Yeah.
But those are just like pretty much Sunday food. To be honest, to be honest. So what she reminded us of is that Sunday dinner was like a big deal. That's where you have all that big meat, the curry goat, the chicken, the oxtail, but during the week, you pretty much eat what was available.
Yeah, you said Monday and Tuesday was kind of like fend for yourself.
Yeah, Monday, Tuesday
was leftovers from Sunday.
Yeah, so that was like this 2-piece day. I think 2-piece day was like Wednesday, where would that be almost like, well, you would have probably called it gumbo or whatever. I don't. So, but it was like stew peas for us, and then Sunday would have basically the main day. But she was saying, so what happened Monday, what happened Tuesday, what happened Thursday, what happened Friday?
Yeah, because they would keep skipping to Saturday to be like, oh, Saturday.
Saturday was soup day for real, yeah?
Yeah, it was like Saturday is soup day, but they kept leaving out Thursday and Friday. So I'm like, don't nobody eat on Thursdays and Fridays. Because like, even him, when he was explaining it, he just like, here's what we have on Sunday. Sunday's the big meals. And if your parents don't have Sunday dinner, it's because something's going wrong in the home.
Yeah, like, serious something wrong. If Sunday you eat some serious protein, then definitely something is on.
But yeah, so in lieu of that, he taught me how to make cornmeal pudding in a very, what would you say, using the least amount of ingredients?
Yeah, the basic way. So in other words then, what we're saying is, I never grew up with jerk chicken. My mother said, "Oh, here's some jerk chicken." Yeah. I don't remember that. I remember my mother saying, "Here's some jerk chicken."
Yeah, you said you never.
That's like street food.
Yeah, you never ate jerk chicken at home.
At home, yeah. That was just more or less like street food.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And if you ate oxtails, it was like on Sunday.
And then with the big meal, the big proteins, that would be like definitely Sunday.
Yeah.
But what we came to realize when we had that conversation with her, as I was saying, my mother just, oh my God, she just loved to talk. But what we came to realize is that cornmeal was a staple.
Yeah.
It's always there.
Yeah.
Flour, always there.
Sugar.
Yeah. You could always run out and get callaloo, which is like your color green.
Yes, yes, equivalent to our collard. Like they eat callaloo, we eat collard greens.
Right. And then you have also to cabbage.
Yeah, which we eat cabbage, Brussels sprouts, all of that.
Right. And then now for protein, you would have like a mackerel, a tin of mackerel. Yeah, a tin of mackerel.
Which would be like tuna.
Yeah, yeah.
So we would make salmon croquettes. So it's like basically canned fish, and you'd make it into like patties.
Right. And
or like burger type things. I don't know what to call them.
Right. And we would mix that now, that kind of a salting, or what we call salting, that kind of meat kind with like callaloo, or we'll mix it with cabbage or whatever. So we just want to debunk the myth that you have people like just rolling up and eating jerk chicken every day.
Just at home jerking chicken. That's what I think.
Jerk chicken is, don't get me wrong, it's well celebrated. We eat it, but it's like street food. Right.
So like the equivalent would be street tacos here in like Arizona, or I don't know, I wouldn't say America, but at least in Arizona, like our street food, like elotes, which is corn. You can either get it like whole, or you can get it on a stick or in a cup now. Find your local elote man. You know what I'm saying? Big him ups. You know, yo, here the elote man, like the corn man, he raised us. You know what I'm saying? Like he would give us free corn and shit like that, and then like whenever we pay him, you'd see him like later on that evening at Food City getting electricity. You know what I'm saying? So he was a huge staple, and like he was better than the ice cream man, because the ice cream man would come through like Big Worm and get, you know, with a perm.
Okay. Alright.
I'm aggressive and shit.
I nigga. but hold on, stick up it. I mean, after what she said, I don't understand, because I just want you all to know I do not speak Spanish. I don't say that in any bad way. I wish I did.
So I've been teaching him Spanglish, because I do know Spanglish. Okay.
Yeah, whatever that is, yeah.
It's Spanish English.
Yeah.
Spanglish.
Okay. Alright.
Okay.
So we decided that with the whole thing just kind of led one thing to another, and we decided that, you know what, we will drop our cornmeal pudding.
Yeah.
And like I said, it would be basic, because that's a place that it would play. You know, if you had money to go out and like you will see like cornmeal pudding being made, or you see pudding being made, Jamaican pudding, usually it's like potato pudding or whatever. If you have money for potato, trust me, you probably have money for everything else. And if you had if you were doing cornmeal pudding and you were putting in raisin and all that great stuff, then you probably have money to do something else. We're talking about like just the basic pudding, which basically consists of cornmeal, flour, coconut milk,
and brown sugar,
brown sugar,
vanilla,
and cinnamon. You know, just a taste.
Like 6 ingredients.
Yeah, and that and you know, so that's the way it is. We wanted to basically project that. Yeah.
Which I will say, in comparison, for anybody who is in America or even Arizona, if you've ever had a tamale, it's similar to that, only like without meat, and it has like a real sweetness. Like it's a sweet tamale. That's the texture it was giving.
Right.
But it was really good.
After the conversation with my mom, we just decided, you know, just kind of go wild and do something weird.
Which, again, it wasn't really weird.
No, not really weird. Yeah, different. Yeah, weird as being like cool weird. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like we gonna do something up in this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like it's cool weird, not like weird. So, and then now she basically prepared it, and we did that deliberately because we want to show just like how easy it is, you know.
He's not saying that because I can't follow directions or that I can't cook.
No, man, no. But still, this was your first cornmeal pudding.
Yeah.
So let's not get crazy. So yeah, it was basically our first cornmeal pudding.
It was.
Yeah. So we're just gonna see her run through that whole thing and just know, like I said, we're trying to debunk the milk, the myth. We don't run up and down eating jerk chicken and curry goat and whatever forever.
Which again, I will say, ignorantly, I was very surprised that it wasn't like jerk chicken was a street food and not like something that they ate every day.
Yeah, it's not a staple.
So yeah, outside of that, we're gonna jump right into this. And Popeye's chicken sandwich, we'll get right into it.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
So, I mean, she was a little bit timid.
Yeah, like I was.
Yeah.
I felt like I felt like when he was showing me at first, he wasn't really giving me exact measurements, and I can be very precise, especially when it comes to baking. I like to get things more or less exact.
Right. So we have the sugar. The first thing to start out with is just sugar in your bowl.
Yeah, two cups, about 2 cups of brown sugar.
Yeah, or maybe 3. Well, it all depends. And then you pour in the coconut milk.
So I hand whisked this because it was forced. He forced me to. He made me do extra work. I'm just playing.
Get those all the lumps. Now you don't know the lumps.
Yeah, but it was really easy.
Mm-hmm. And then you have the vanilla.
About a tablespoon of vanilla.
Yeah, which we didn't even do the measurement. We just throw that out, guys. You know it.
Guesstimation.
Yeah.
Real tea. Real rap is raw.
Yeah.
So, about a tablespoon, give or take.
Vanilla is essential to it.
Yeah, so you want to season until the ancestors tell you to stop. That's my rule
of
thumb.
Yeah, no doubt.
Then we broke out the cinnamon.
Yep.
The cinnamon.
Yeah, man. You can't go without the cinnamon. It's just a flavor thing. So at this point in time, we have the sugar, we have the coconut milk, vanilla and the cinnamon.
Why was the Applejack cinnamon man Jamaican?
No.
We'll talk about that later. I'm sorry.
Last again.
Y'all remember the Applejack cinnamon man? The cinnamon. Why was he Jamaican? That's racist as hell. Anyway. So we mixed all that up.
Right.
So it was about a tablespoon of cinnamon.
Yeah, man, just a little tart and everything else, and then once you get that mixture going, then say you leave the cornmeal.
Yeah, so you want to add this in real slowly. He literally had me. He instructed me to go as slow as possible. So you see my little shaky method. Right.
So the thing is, a pudding is between a porridge and turned cornmeal. So you don't want it to be too thick. Mm-hmm. And you don't want it to be too watery, so you just add it as based on the liquid that you have in the bowl currently.
Yeah. From somebody who didn't know what I was doing, it felt very loose. Yeah, man. Like it was very like watery.
Yeah, man. Easy thing. It's a thing where you can.
It was easy than I thought. Yeah.
Send the kids out with breakfast in the morning and then come back home, and if everything is not right financially, you send them with a piece for lunch too,
Yeah. Also, he said
add some salt.
Yeah, he had me add salt for taste.
Yeah, because the salt basically bring out the sugar. That's what the thing said.
That's sweet and savory.
Yeah, man.
So you see this here. I didn't have a lot. I promise. The thing was kind of stuck. I know it looks like a lot, but it was about a tablespoon.
Nervous is that wicked.
It was not salty.
When she found out she was gonna make the pudding.
I almost, man.
I said, no, pudding is exactly what it is. This is when, this is what you have at home. Kids have to eat, you have to eat, but yet still it needs to be delicious. That's just it.
See, our banana pudding, it comes in a pack. Okay, you throw some water in it, and that's it, like some hot water. That's it. That's how we make pudding.
So right here now, she's basically just making sure that there are no lumps.
Yeah,
you don't want any lumps. Mm-hmm. You want to get everything cool. Now here's our wicked secret ingredients. Now you see, which is what
Flour.
Flour. So the flour, what it helps to bond the cornmeal together. You know. So right now with the flour in there, you're moving away from porridge. It's no longer. It's never gonna be a porridge anymore.
What I've found is it basically acts as a thickening agent.
Definitely.
So it helps really solidify it once it's baking.
Yeah, man. You know, you just go on, do what you do and get everything right.
You gotta get the bowls, you gotta get the sides, you gotta get all the sides.
Oh, yeah, man.
Stir it up.
Yeah, man, trust me.
You know, in the kitchen, mixing it, whipping like a stir fry.
Yeah. So at this point, you need to make sure so you get out all the lumps, because now you have the flour in it. You know, and she's doing a pretty good job too.
I bake
for her first time.
You know, I bake, so it's pretty simple to figure out how to whisk it. You want to feel.
But how much cornmeal do you think was for between the coconut milk and the cornmeal ratio? I think it was like about a cup.
A cup and a half, maybe a cup and a half.
Cup and a half?
Cornmeal, give or take.
Oh, okay. Now here's the next thing. Now is when you're putting it in, we are usually putting. People think round, but it's square. Don't judge it. Do not judge.
We didn't have a round pot, okay?
Right.
Let's just be honest.
Right.
So we squared it off.
Right. So it's buttered. So you notice how the bottom is buttered, the bottom and the side, just to make sure it doesn't stick. I mean, we could have used Spam, but this is how it's done.
Yeah, you can use whatever you want.
Yeah.
I just felt like the butter made it taste like everything.
Right. And usually too, this is something you're gonna probably have at home too. The butter. You're not gonna run out and buy Spam, because if you can't buy Spam, then we're not even thinking about pudding anymore.
Fair.
You know, we can get something else.
Which I will say, I would definitely be making this more often.
Right.
So, but we let it chill for about 15 minutes?
Yeah, and that's a secret. Let that sit. So what's gonna happen is the cornmeal is gonna absorb all that water. So just make sure that it's, get as thick as it should be.
Mm-hmm.
Because remember, we're not making porridge, but it's just a slip between porridge and cornmeal pudding. Yeah,
cornmeal is an oat, so it will soak up that
moisture. Oh, definitely, yeah.
It did a really good
job.
Help it
to cook better too.
Yeah, it did.
It's almost like rice.
All right, people. See how moist it is? How nice and supple. Ooh. Still hot.
Just show them all moist it is. Hold that up.
Oh, it's dripping.
Show the side. See? Just how moist it is. The older it gets, it's the better it will pretty much taste. Show them again. And you see, not much. This is just all in-house basic recipe. Cornmeal pudding 101. That's how we do. Every day. Just us.
Okay. Like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Really appreciate all the love and support. Thank you for coming to chill with us and learn and grow. We appreciate ya. Blessings.
Blessings.